What's going on, Turf Talk? It's Richard Donahue and today we're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff. Shorter video today, so we could actually just jump into it right now. Our first one, we're going to do wide receiver 1 through 10 in this year's draft class. So I'm pretty sure we both have the same number 1. It's a pretty
Marvin Harrison Jr.
basic take. Marvin Harrison Jr. cold cut number 1. He's like
6'4", very fast,
route running.
very good.
Ohio State. Ohio State, they're just pumping out those good rookies, so.
Got the Ohio State switcher on right now. With no hood, or
No pockets.
I ripped it off.
My number 2, this is a surprising one, is a Donnie Mitchell. 6'4", coming out of Texas. He's fast, ran like a 4.33 in the combine. Absolute stud. Has hands like no other. He reminds me of like a mini OBJ type of guy. I mean, he's just like an all put around together player. So I'm gonna go a Donnie Mitchell 2.
I'll go Malik Nabers too, just because he's a playmaker. But I think there is a more well-rounded guy. But I'm gonna take his playmaker ability for 2.
Oh, by the way, we're at 99 subscribers. So if you're here right now, hit that subscribe button because we need all the subscribers we can get.
Might be not when this is posted.
Hey, I'm just saying. Malik Willis.
What? Malik Willis?
Number 3, sorry.
He's had a long day.
Yeah. Number 3, Malik Nabers. I mean, a lot of people have him at 2. I like him, but I think Donnie Mitchell's more of like a impact player. But I think Malik will be a pretty decent player in the NFL. He's not my favorite prospect, but he's the safe choice, so I'm going at 3.
Sorry guys, I'm sick. What are we doing, 3? I'm going to take, this is the guy who I think is a very well-rounded player. He's not the same as Marvin Harrison Jr. He's not the same as Malik Nabers, but he can do a lot, and that's Romo Duns.
Oh.
I think he's a very good red zone threat. He can be a good deep threat. Maybe he was just bailed out by that receiving core. We won't know until he gets into the league. I'm about to cough again.
That's your 3?
Yes.
Okay. My number 4 is...
You gotta remember, I'm doing this off the top of my head. I don't know the list.
Oh, yeah. My number 4 is Romo Duns. I mean, he's a great route runner. I think he might have got bailed out by his QB, but you really never know with these receivers. A lot of receivers come in the NFL and they just show that it was actually them and not the quarterback.
So you're saying Michael Penix is good?
I mean, not really. Romo Duns, you get bailed out by a lot of throws, but like Michael Penix, it's not it's his decision making. I don't like. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I watched a lot of Michael Penix passes, and some of the fade balls were just all Romo Duns. So.
Yeah, I mean, his deep route running is like his main thing that I would say out of all of his route tree. He has good slants. He has a great fade. He has a good streak. His post corner is elite, but I would say like everything else is like almost mid for the draft.
Dude, I can't. I keep coughing.
So Romo Duns 4.
4. Can I see the little list real quick? I just need a... I'm gonna take... Is Xavier Worthy the fast one?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just take him 4, because he's pretty fast. He's pretty fast.
Ew.
And that's all I got. Dude, I don't know these off the top of my head. Who am I gonna... I don't know.
Xavier Worthy at 4 is crazy.
I don't want to have the same list as you.
I guess.
I wanted to say you're what 5. I wanted to say you're 5 for my 4. No, I'll just do it. Anyway.
Okay.
Brian Thomas Jr. is my 4 because he's very fast. He's very big, good hands. Went to LSU. He's good.
Well, he wasn't fast on the field when he played at LSU. Like, not as fast as he was in the combine.
Well,
so that's why I have him so much lower than a Donnie Mitchell. And I think he doesn't have hand concerns, per se. But, like, I'd say his hands aren't as well-rounded as a Donnie Mitchell prospect. So I'm going to put him at my 5. But I think he's going to be a great player for a team like... If he does somehow fall to, like, the Bills or Lions, a team like that, I think he'd be a great player for a good team.
Dude, I can't. So go back to Ramparts. They got me. I think I'm good now. All right. My 5 is going to be Xavier Worthy. Dude. I'm picking Xavier Worthy at 5, mainly because if he can have, if he can run like a 4.26 on the field with pads on, that's blazing fast. Like, that's a crazy deep threat. And if he can get, if there's a trade up where the Chiefs get him, Tyreek Hill too.
I don't know. I think my 6 is Xavier Worthy. The problem with Xavier Worthy that I have is you look at receivers in the past that are fast, like John Ross, players like that, Kadarius Toney. I mean, they're always such highly prospects because of their speed.
He's a little shrimp too.
He's 165. I'm 200. The problem...
I'm 194. Or 190. I weighed myself yesterday.
Oh, shoot. The problem that I have is if he doesn't go to the right scheme, he's not going to be good. So I'm thinking like the Eagles, the Dolphins, the Chiefs. I mean, I can't even say the Bills. Maybe like the Lions. I feel like he would fit in a pretty good scheme fit there. But like he needs a team that like has a quarterback. He needs a team that can utilize his speed. But like if he goes to a team like early on, like how John Ross went to the Bengals, he's screwed. So that's in my 6.
Him to the Bengals.
Yeah.
Wait, you're 6? We're on 6 already?
Yeah.
My 6.
No way you haven't said a Donnie Mitchell yet.
6 is gonna be, but I can't speak because I'm coughing too much.
Cough drops.
Shut out.
There's a couple.
Now, let me just pop one of these in. I don't have pockets.
Worst episode by far.
So far, turn it around.
So far.
Let's go. Let's
All
turn it
right.
around.
Wow, these taste terrible. So I'm gonna take a Donnie Mitchell as 6 because, like he said, he's very tall. He can run pretty quick, but I just don't know where he's gonna fit scheme wise, like on a team. I'm a little scared he's gonna go to a team that doesn't fit their scheme.
Okay.
Become a Gabe Davis.
Ugh. Number 7, Keon Coleman. Great route runner. Not blazing fast. He has good hands. He's a reliable guy. Kind of reminds me of like a Cole Beasley. I mean, he's a little bigger though. But, I mean, there's really nothing I could say about him. That's my number 7.
My number... We're at 7?
Yeah.
My number 7 is going to be Troy Franklin. He had a little bit of a bad, combine, but I think he'll pick up as pro day. Okay, we're good. I think that he's pretty tall. He can run somewhat fast. He's not the fastest guy in the draft, but he's not the slowest. I just think he has really good hands, and jump balls is where he's going to succeed in the lead. Contested catches.
Yeah, that's why I'm at my number 8. His contested catch ability reminds me of like a young Devontae Parker, who's now on the Eagles, so that's gonna be a pretty good fit. But
Since when?
Since like today.
All right.
Yeah, Devontae Parker on the Eagles. It's a great fit. I mean, he's gonna be the Julio Jones replacement, but it does remind me of like a 2013, 2014 Devontae Parker, where you could just go up and grab any ball. I mean, it really was a special time to watch that contested catch. The only thing I wish is that he could stay healthy, but he just couldn't. So that's my number 7. Or no, sorry, my number 8.
That was late on my notification. I already saw it. My number 8 is going to be someone who's not even on your... Ooh, do I want to put him here? Who have I not said? I'm not putting Keon at 8. I'm going to put Xavier Leggett at number 8 just because I think that he could fit a very good team. And he'll go in like this. I think he go in the late to middle second round, where I think he will be very good with whatever team picks him up. I think he's going to be like a Jaden Reed or Rasheed Rice kind of guy, and I think he will be very good in the league. Good catching ability, pretty solid speed, pretty good slot wide receiver, I'd say.
9 and 10, I have Roman Wilson and Ladd McConkey.
Ew.
I mean, both of those receivers, both reliable. They both, I mean, I think they actually both have catching problems. They dropped a lot of balls Together, I think they dropped like 16, 17. But the one thing that I do say is both of them have a little, like almost elite route running. And I think on the right team, they bulk up to like a little over 205, 210. They could be really good. I mean, honestly, studs in the NFL. You see guys that go in third round, fourth round, fifth round that are just coming out of nowhere. These are those steals. I'm telling you, Ladd McConkey and Roman Wilson are going to be studs. I'm calling it now.
I don't like Roman Wilson. He came at Marvin Harrison Jr. after the game. I'm going to make my 9 Keon Coleman just because he has fallen off my board a little bit, but I still think he's a good receiver. I just think he's a little bit slow, and I don't know how he's going to adapt to the league. He could adapt very well. I think he's like a slower Julio Jones, perhaps. I don't know. Or I don't. Oh yeah, you just did your 9.
Yeah.
My 10 is also Ladd McConkey. His hands are outstanding. He's mildly fast. He's kind of fast. Everyone's talking about him at the slot. It's because he's not. I don't think he can play more than just the slot. And he had his pro day today, and he was actually very well. You know who was at his pro day? The Bills. Cole Beasley too.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
So
I like Ladd McConkey.
let us know in the comments who do you think the list was better, mine or Landon's, and then
I'm gonna pick you.
blind rank these 6 running backs. Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh, we did this last week.
Austin Eckler,
5,
DeAndre Swift,
4. I'm gonna regret that.
Saquon,
2. No, 1.
1,
1.
Tony Pollard,
6. Oh no! I already messed up.
Derrick Henry.
Did I already pick 2?
No. Oh yeah. No, you haven't.
3.
Josh Jacobs.
2.
That's crazy. Josh Jacobs 2.
If there was one thing, wait, is there another one?
No.
If there was one thing I could change, I would move Eckler down to 6 and Pollard up to 5.
You think Eckler's 6?
I don't think he's better than anyone on this list.
I think he's better than Pollard, and I think he's borderline. Like,
Okay, Pollard's kind of like bad.
him and Swift are like equal to me.
I'd Swift at what, 4?
I think
That's
so.
probably a good place for him.
I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna do.
He dabbles around in the backfield a little too long.
He went to the Bears, right?
Yeah, he's doing little jukes in the
I
backfield.
don't know. I can't really see him like popping off like that.
Josh Jacobs, Packers, he's gonna cook. Even though they lost like half their offensive linemen.
Bro, there's no way.
Josh Jacobs does not need an offensive line.
The only reason he's gonna do good is because of Jordan Love. Jordan Love's a Hall of Fame quarterback. Telling
Hey,
you.
man. Emmitt Smith and Treikman played together.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
Dude, these cough drops are terrible. Oh my god.
Is Lamar a top 3 quarterback?
No.
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 I mean,
I stand
how though?
I stand by the Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, or Mahomes, Burrow, Allen.
What makes him not top 3 when he just won his 2nd MVP and he's one of 3 people to have?
I think Dak probably should have won MVP this year if I'm honest with you.
Well, yeah, but like what? Even though that should have happened, or I think Brock Purdy probably. But in my opinion, I think Brock should have won it. Lamar won it anyway, so that's 2 MVPs.
Well, let's compare Mahomes and Lamar. That's not a question. Mahomes is I don't care how bad of a season he had, he's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes and Allen, or not, Lamar and Allen. What does Lamar do better?
He wins. He runs better.
Yeah, he can juke better. But also, the winning thing is a little bit of a... They both win.
I mean, yeah.
What's this narrative that Josh Allen loses all the time?
Josh Allen.
He has more playoff wins than Lamar Jackson?
Josh Allen plays down to competition. And that's like something that I've seen. Like he can be the best quarterback in the NFL, but he can't consistently be it. He plays down to the competition of his opponents.
Okay.
Like that Broncos game, That should not have been that close.
Okay. Here's the thing with that Broncos game. Everyone just looks at those 2 interceptions. The one was not his fault. The one went straight through Gabe Davis. The other one, completely his fault. That was a bad read. He threw that exact pick. I think that's what Josh Allen did the most this year is throwing those corner routes. He threw that exact pick like 3 times.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen has better arm strength.
What about the Jets game, the week 1? Is that just because of week 1 or like?
Oh, he just played terrible that game.
Yeah, that was just
a terrible game. Well, I mean, look at the Lamar versus the Steelers that 1 week.
Yeah.
Lamar didn't play good. I mean, every quarterback's gonna have a down week. Yeah. But I get what you're saying with Josh. I understand.
Like he's like a bipolar quarterback almost, where he has the highest highs and the lowest lows, and you can't really like determine which one it's gonna be. That's why in fantasy he's always number 1, but he's always like he's not the.
Okay,
best
well no, Josh
to
always
have.
Gets numbers in fantasy though, just because they're rushing.
Yeah, but he's not the best quarterback to have because of like some games he'll literally get you 3, and then some games he'll get you 50.
I think Josh ever gets around 3.
Okay,
Josh
6.
always gets 1 rushing touchdown a game.
That's at least 1. I mean, this year, yeah.
15 rushing touchdowns
this year he did, but not previous years. Not 1 a game.
Around that. Well, you can always rely.
Well, I think Josh Allen does have.
We're getting a little off topic now.
Yeah, but Allen and Tua have like the record for the longest streak of at least 1 touchdown. It's like 33 games.
I thought about Detroit. I was trying to pull that Miami Dolphins Twitter BS.
Oh, you want me to pull it?
This is why Tua versus
Allen. Tua versus Allen in the past 30 games. 600 more yards.
You wrote this down?
2.3. All right, so I wrote this down as a deterrent, just in case he said the thing that he said a couple weeks ago, back when he said Lamar, his rushing stats don't count. Because if we don't count Allen's rushing stats, let's look at the stats. Tua has 600 more yards.
I'm just saying they shouldn't count for MVP because apparently Josh Allen's don't count for MVP. And
Josh Allen had 18 picks.
Jalen Hurts, 17.
18.
I don't remember. No, but Jalen Hurts. Then last year he should have won MVP with his rushing stats.
He should have. I don't think Mahomes should have won it. I thought Hurts should have won.
He led the league in passing yards.
Hold on. Let's just listen to this.
Okay. I've seen it multiple times.
I know. By the one guy that you hate.
VBS or Keith? Which one?
Keith.
I hate VBS so much. I hope you're watching this. I hate you.
Tua versus Allen in the last 30 games. Tua versus Allen in the last 30 games. Tua has 600 more passing yards. His touchdown to interception ratio is 2.3 compared to Allen's 1.85.
Who has more playoff wins?
Tua's completion percentage 67.4 to Allen's 64.1. Tua's passer rating is 102.9. Allen's is 102.4. Allen's is 92.4. So he's 10 passer rating less, and his picks he has 15 more picks. So. And Allen only has 1 more touchdown than Tua in the past 30 games, passing-wise. So I'm just saying, if we're really looking at it, the passing stats, Tua's a better passer.
Let's look at the weapons.
In the past 30 games, Tua was hurt last year. He only played 13. 13 plus 17. Okay.
How does that stop? Let's look at the weapons.
Because I was thinking that it went into the year before. Because then he would have had no weapons that year. He just had Waddle.
The year before?
Yeah, the year before Tyreek. But this actually is since we got Tyreek. I realized 13 plus 17. Yeah.
Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill.
Give Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill, and give Tua Diggs. I think it's like the same thing. Because Diggs and Waddle.
I don't know. Josh can... If they have one...
I think we would put
If they have one safety high, just... touchdown.
I mean, yeah, but
that's what Josh Allen.
Tyreek also said that he doesn't like that. Like when Mahomes, that was like their main thing.
We like throwing freaking bubble screens to Diggs. Do that with Tyreek.
Yeah, I mean that's what Miami did on 3rd and 20 like 5 times on the game on the line for some reason. Mike McDaniel's a great play caller, but he needs to figure out this stuff towards the end of the game. That's his one fault, in my opinion. And I think like he'll fix that. He's a rookie. Well, he's not a rookie anymore. Sophomore head coach. Was a rookie head coach.
I wish the Bills had Mike McDaniel. That'd be cool.
Dude, Mike McDaniel is like a wizard. I can't wait to see what he does with this new team. Like the Dolphins are having a sneaky good free agency.
Bills free agency, all the re-signings they have actually a lot of cap for next year.
Really?
They actually do, yeah.
The Dolphins post
we
June
have-
1st have 30 mil. That's all I'm saying.
We never got to talk about the flipping.
Who is Neville Gallimore?
Dude, he has four sacks over the past 4 years.
Then why is it getting announced? Oh, because it's on Finn Central.
Saran Neal's trash.
Dude, no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's a good
You're gonna say special teamer?
Special teams
Here's
player.
the thing: Reggie Gilliam was better than him this year.
Well, Reggie Gilliam played a different position.
No, Reggie Gilliam was a special teamer. He was a gunner, just like us.
Oh, he was a gunner?
Him and Saran were.
What? They put their fullback at gunner?
Do you not know that nasty hit he had on?
I didn't see it.
I'll show you later.
That's
No,
crazy.
it was the when the Bills Jets played the second time. You know when Xavier Gibson got rocked and he fumbled first play of the game.
Oh yeah.
That was Reggie Gilliam.
Oh.
Yeah, Reggie Gilliam was a great gunner this year. He was better than Neal.
Wow. Oh,
I know.
Cowboys signed Eric Kendrick.
Cowboys did it.
Yeah, the Cowboys made their first signing of the year. How are you just content with your team after what you guys did?
Congratulations, Eric Kendricks is like 34 and he's.
Titans signed Calvin Ridley.
That's what I was trying to tell you earlier, but I don't think you heard me.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear you. And the Commanders, Bobby Wagner. That's a sick pickup for the Commanders. They're having a sneaky good offseason. I think Eckler could reflourish.
No, in my Madden franchise, I signed Austin Eckler to the Commanders. Coincidence? I think not.
All right, so we're gonna go through all the free agents from
Never
this
even
year.
finished our last topic.
Oh, shoot,
we
we
just
did.
started talking about Josh Allen and Tua.
Yeah, Lamar is not top 3 in my opinion. I think he's tied with Allen in mine. I have Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, and Lamar like 3A, 3B. So,
Honestly, Allen Burrow's very switchable.
I don't know. I think Burrow when he's healthy is like borderline with Mahomes. Burrow,
Well, Josh Allen when he's consistent is borderline with Mahomes.
but when he's consistent. He
Yeah, but
doesn't
when
have any-
he's healthy.
Well, Josh Allen's always healthy.
No, I mean like when Burrow's healthy.
I know, but like if injury wasn't a concern with Burrow, he would be just up there with him. Like if
Okay, well, if injuries weren't a concern for anyone.
that's not really true. Because like I mean, if injuries weren't concerned weren't a concern with Tua, I still think he would be like maybe a little better, but like he's
I'm just
still.
talking about like. Okay.
I think injuries are more of a factor than like
This has become
consistency.
a very long segment.
It's fine. We have to stretch it out. We only have a couple segments anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's like right there with Allen, which I still don't get though, because like I guess it's Allen's like regular season that makes him like so much ahead, and Lamar's not that good in the postseason. But Lamar has 2 MVPs and a Heisman. The Heisman doesn't matter, but still 2 MVPs and a Heisman. That's a pretty good resume.
Hey, MVP at Louisville, or Heisman at Louisville. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, and Lamar is probably like a top 5 quarterback of all time. Like
Alright.
in college.
Getting into these free agent signings.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco about 15 minutes ago signed with the Colts.
I'm gonna go in order. Like
Oh,
yeah.
alright.
Alright, so we're gonna go like lettering. So it's gonna be like A+, B-, C+, like that type of stuff. So
I know you about to hate on something that's.
yeah, I'm probably gonna. Colts, they re-signed Michael Pittman Jr.
It was a little expensive. It was like,
It's a little
it
expensive,
was like
that's why.
92 million or something.
B+.
I'd say yeah, B+. He's a pretty good player, but
3 years, 70 mil.
he likes babies. You know what he likes about having babies around.
The first actual signing of this whole year was the Bears signing DeAndre Swift. I think that's a great move. I think that's like an A-.
Yeah, but they just could have, like, 2 years ago, they could have just signed Montgomery to the exact same deal.
Yeah.
I'll
mean,
give
I guess
that a B+. Same rating.
I think DeAndre Swift's better than Montgomery, though.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You're
Bills
hating
ex-
on this.
Bill's
You're
extending Deion Dawkins
you're
for
hating on
20
this.
mil a
You're
year.
hating on this so hard. But
20 mil a year is ridiculous.
I don't like the. I wish it was not 3 years, but it's fine.
And there's no
Deion-
out in the contract either. There's not a single out. You have to play out the whole 3.
Yeah, well, Deion's good.
I mean, yeah, but
Deion is a 3-time Pro Bowler.
he's not fourth. He's not the 4th best tackle in the league.
He's up there.
He's top 10,
Top 7.
top 8. I'd say he's 8.
Top 5.
He's not top 5. There's no
Okay.
way he's top 5.
Who are okay?
You want to name the tackle? Well, I don't know if we should go off topic, but there's
Let me
definitely
There's Trent
tackles
Williams.
better. Teron Armstead, Trent Williams, Penei Sewell, who's the dude on the Giants?
Teron Armstead is not top 5.
Yes, he
And
is.
he's not above Deion Dawkins.
Yes,
You're
he
underrating
is.
Deion Dawkins.
Dude, Deion Dawkins is not better than Teron Armstead.
Watch his tape from this year. It's crazy how good he played this year.
I mean, yeah, but still, Teron Armstead has the longevity that he's played consistently good.
Longevity? Bro plays like 9 games a year.
Whoa. He played like 14 this year.
Actually, he played like 11.
Oh yeah, 11 or 12. I think it was 11 or 12 because of the. I remember when he made the Pro Bowl, I was like surprised.
He had 9 games played.
This year?
Well, at the Pro Bowl. By the time the Pro Bowl was voted for.
Oh yeah, and then he played the. No, it was 12 because of the Chiefs game. It was 11 in the regular season.
Deion's good, guys.
Yeah, he's not tackle best. Vikings, Jonathan Greenard. That's a W for the Vikings. That's actually a huge sign.
You told me it was a trash signing when I told you about it.
Because you said it weird. You said Jonathan Green. Like I didn't hear.
I said like Grenard or something.
Yeah, I didn't hear like. I didn't know who you meant. I was like,
He's a pretty good edge rusher.
Oh, I can't wait to hate on this.
I hate Tony
not this, but Titans signing Tony Pollard is a massive downgrade. That's
I
like
didn't grade the last.
It's fine. C minus. C minus.
F. Tony Pollard blows, and behind that offensive line, have fun, Tony Pollard.
Dude,
if you can't run
It's gonna
behind,
be so bad.
if you can't run behind that good Cowboys O line, have fun, buddy. Have fun. F.
Gabe Davis to the Jags. That's like a B minus for me. I think he's actually going to do really good. Kind of like a Christian Kirk.
He's literally just Calvin Ridley. They just signed slower, taller Calvin Ridley. Both are so inconsistent, but when they're consistent, it's great.
No, but I think he's going to be way better than Calvin Ridley because as soon as people leave the Bills, they always play great. Come back to this when Gabe Davis has 1.1K and 9 touchdowns. It's still a pretty good season.
Isaiah McKenzie never played good after leaving the Bills.
Yeah, so I'd give that I'd say like a B minus.
Yeah, it's a B minus.
The Raiders signed Christian Wilkins.
I called it.
4-year, 110 mil. $28 million a year for a D tackle.
Big time players make big time plays and big time.
He's had one good season. The most I would feel comfortable paying him if he was on the Dolphins was like 19 mil.
A year?
So
Total.
A year.
Okay, that's fair.
I would say that this would be an A plus. It bumps it down to a B plus because of the money.
I'll say A minus.
Yeah.
You have him with Crosby, he'll definitely be worth the money.
I mean, but that's just so much money on just the D line. Like I would not do that, dude.
D line pressure wins ball games.
Packers signed Josh Jacobs.
They got a good one.
I mean,
Jacobs is.
He's gonna be good on the Packers.
He's peak, dude. He's actually peak running back.
I don't know about that.
He's so good. He's so fast. He has power.
I give it an A minus. A minus.
I give it an A plus.
A plus. That's
Packers.
Biased. That's so biased.
Josh Jacobs is good.
A plus was like a little biased for me. A minus because I think he's more explosive than Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones hasn't really stayed healthy in years.
Josh Jacobs, with not the Raiders' offensive line, can stay healthy.
Yeah, and let's just hope that Josh Jacobs can have all of his games positive rushing yards this year. So, Eagles signing Bryce Huff, like B plus.
I didn't know who that was till the other day. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who that was.
He's pretty decent.
I heard that he was good, so I'll give it a B plus.
I don't understand 3 or 51 mil. That's a little expensive for him. I think.
Bro's a edge rusher wearing 47. What are we doing?
I don't know. That's a little expensive.
Oh, my laundry's done.
Ooh.
You can hear that. All right, give me a second. I'll scream across the room.
All right. Falcons. Kirk Cousins.
Mid.
A minus. I think he's actually going to be able to command that offense.
B minus.
B minus.
Let me preach it in a second.
I honestly think he's going to command the offense. He's going to have Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Those are really good weapons to throw to. We saw what he could do with Justin Jefferson and the output that he had. And then you have Bijan Robinson, who's going to probably be a top 5 running back by the end of the year.
Can I talk about Kirk now?
Yeah.
Alright. Kirk, I would say, is a B minus just because I don't think he fits that really good running game. Because I feel like if they had a mobile quarterback, they would have been better. I think they should look at a younger quarterback in the draft, though. Like in the late rounds or like second, third. I don't know. It just, he feels weird in that offense. I don't know why. They just feel like a running offense with the quarterbacks the past few years they've had Ritter and Marcus Mariota. So they just seem like a running offense. It just seems like Matt Ryan's back in town. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's weird.
Panthers signed Robert Hunt. That's a 5-year, $100 million deal.
He's good.
He's good, but I don't know, 20 mil a year is just a lot. I would put like 16 to 18 mil for him.
Is it all guaranteed?
Yeah, it's 100% guaranteed.
Well, they need O-line.
That's insane.
They do
And-
need O-line.
Yeah, but they're worse now. I mean, I get it. Take away from your defense, put it to the offense. I get it. So, I mean, B minus. B. No, I'll give it a B.
I'll give it like a B minus.
Hey, you guys seen that touchdown though when we're getting that Ravens
You
game?
got a fullback card in Madden Ultimate Team, like Madden 21. So
Packers signed Xavier McKinney. I don't even really feel like I have to talk about this. It's like just a B.
I give him an A. He's a really good safety.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think pairing him is Adrian Amos still on the Packers?
He was on the Jets this year.
Ugh, I'm far behind on the Packers safeties. Giants signing Devin Singletary is a massive downgrade, so I'm gonna say like a C minus.
I'm giving that a D. You know why?
Why?
When Singletary and Brian Dable were in Buffalo, Dable did not use Singletary at all.
Yeah.
He was nonstop trying to use anyone but him. He tried to use Zach Moss, Matt Breida. It was
rough.
yeah. I think Devin Singletary took an L signing that contract.
Raiders Gardner Minshew. I think that's like a B plus.
Oh, jinx! Knock on wood.
I think that is a really good deal. 2 years. I mean, Gardner Minshew showed that he could be a capable
Pro Bowl
quarterback.
QB.
I've known that he could have been one since Jacksonville. I mean, I've always been a Gardner Minshew fan, and a lot of people are. I'm happy to see him get a shot, and I think he's gonna take it, and he's gonna be a franchise guy. Not a franchise guy, but he'll be a Kirk Cousins. Yeah. I could see him playing on a bunch of
Get
different
those
teams.
Kirk Cousins kind of deals too.
Oh, I don't know if he could get that.
Kirk Cousins' agent is a wizard.
Brian Burns to the Giants. That's a
amazing trade.
For the Giants, it's an A plus, second and a fifth.
For
the
the
Panthers, that's a D
minus, yeah.
That's
terrible. That the Rams literally offered them like 2 years ago or last year 2 first-round picks and a third for Brian Burns. They declined it.
That's disgusting.
The fact that you don't get a first-round pick out of they did get a first-round pick out of DJ Moore. Never mind. The fact that you get 1 first-round pick out of Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, and Brian Burns. You guys are freaking frauds, man.
0 first-round picks for Brian Burns and Christian McCaffrey is awful. That's so bad.
I know. Seeing what he's about to cook too, Brian Burns. Dude. The Giants have made some moves. They're a little scary.
I think they'll be pretty good this year, especially with Dable.
Yeah.
Commanders, Austin Eckler. That's an A plus for me. I think he's gonna resurge.
I'm gonna give it a B minus. I don't know. That O line was horrendous. I don't know. A lot of question marks for me in Washington.
Jacoby Brissett's going back to the Patriots, so that's an F. What is he gonna do? Be the starting quarterback?
C plus. I mean, what's he gonna? He's not gonna do anything there.
Yeah, that's really bad. The Jets are signing Tyrod Taylor.
A plus.
It's an F.
Tyrod's played for every New York team now.
I'll
A plus.
I'll give it an A because I love
give it an
Tyrod
A,
Taylor.
actually, no.
I met him. We shook
Taylor's
hands. He's a respectful fellow.
Yeah, I shook hands with Ken Dorsey.
Really? That's disgusting.
They were really sweaty.
Ugh. Vikings signed Sam Darnold.
C. Actually, I'm gonna give it a
Like a B.
C plus.
I'd give it a B because I actually think he can.
I like Sam Darnold.
I think he can do something. I think he can develop into something, but right now he really has no
We're not
shot.
gonna give him a chance. He's not gonna get a chance there. So
Vikings signed Aaron Jones, division rivals. This has been a common theme this offseason.
I'm gonna give that an A. He's very explosive still if he can play.
B plus. I think because of his injury concerns, but like if he can play, it's gonna be really, really good.
That playoff run by him, that was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was nuts.
It's
He
nuts.
does have games where he goes off for like almost 300 all purpose, but like that's a commodity. Like it's like once a year. It's kind of like the Deshaun Jackson one play touchdown. Like there's always one of those on Thanksgiving.
against the
Yeah.
Cowboys, yeah.
Commanders sign Marcus Mariota,
I'm a big Marcus Mariota guy, but I really don't understand how he's
like a
still-
C plus.
How is he
guess.
still getting jobs?
I mean, I get backup quarterback, but 1 year $6 million, that's even too much.
I'm a
for
big
him.
Marcus Mariota guy, but
RIP my mock draft. I had Brock Bowers going to the Bengals, but Mike Gesicki to the Bengals. for 1 year. I mean,
I
honestly,
think
Mike
it could be a
Gesicki,
sneaky good signing.
he fell off on the Patriots. Everyone's going to fall off on a terrible Patriots team.
The gritty.
I love Mike Gesicki. He's one of my favorite players, former Dolphin. So I'm going to say this is a B+.
Gesicki gritty.
Yeah,
I'll never do that again.
B+.
B+ for Gesicki. I'll give it an A. That could be a really good signing.
Texans. Okay, so I thought it said that on the NFL Instagram,
It said he got released.
it
but
said
then
he's released, but then the Texans trade for him. So
yeah, they got him for a bag of chips. I remember they got like a 6th. So
interesting.
that's crazy. Joe Mixon, if he has a lot of legal troubles in his career, but
Whatever. W Joe Mixon. W Texans. The Texans are gonna go really far this year.
Texans
So
are scary. Like that AFC South.
A+ for the Texans.
A+, yeah.
F for the Bengals.
Yeah, as for the Bengals, who's their running back? Does Giovanni Bernard still
No.
play there?
Oh, this is another one. Falcons. Darnell Mooney. That's an A+. Pair him with Drake London
Look at the
and
price
Kyle
tag.
Pitts and Bijan, bro. Oh my.
Look at the price tag.
39 mil for 3 years? Okay, like an A-.
I'm gonna let it be. That is a lot of money for a guy who sold
13 mil.
He sold a lot of games this year for Chicago.
Yeah, but also that Chicago team was awful. So, like, it wasn't just on
I'm
him.
gonna be.
Dolphins shine Shaq Barrett. I called it,
B.
as I said. I give it a B-. B- because it's a little expensive. 9 mil, but that's with incentives. I'm sure his base salary is like
For a guy who
4.5.
got, he had like barely any production this year.
Yeah, but
We'll have to see if he can.
he is a stud. He had a lot of pressures. That's the one thing I
I
noticed.
like how the NFL put the little creamsicle on him because the Dolphins have that too.
Mhm.
Little
He had a lot of pressures that last year, and also that Bucks team really wasn't that good.
Also-
so.
It said, whoa, they're pretty good. It said 2-time Super Bowl champ. What team was he on that won another Super Bowl? It said
The
he's
Giants, I think. Shaq Barrett was on the Giants in 2011, wasn't he?
You're once again thinking JPP.
Ah, dude,
You did that. You did that the other day. I'll have to find that out.
I don't know. Maybe the Eagles in 2018, I think.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Ravens signed Derrick Henry. That's an A+.
Eh.
Yeah, I think he's going to be really
That
good
O
on
line.
them.
That O line is
And
very
I
inconsistent.
wanted him on the Dolphins, kinda, but I'm happy that he went to a team that he's going to succeed on. That team's going to be pretty good.
Before you got here, me and Turf Talk Crew were talking about that signing, and the read option game.
Yeah,
that's
but
gonna be crazy.
a lot of teams are going to figure out how to stop that.
Yeah, no, with the first few weeks, that's gonna
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to watch it. That's a pretty big signing, actually. Drew Lock to the Giants is like a C+.
That's sad, dude.
Yeah.
Drew Lock was pretty good. I'm giving that a D because
I love Drew Lock. He never really got a shot. It's kind of like a
He had
Dwayne
one-
Haskins type of thing, where like Dwayne Haskins had other issues, but buddy.
Dwayne Haskins.
Steelers signed Patrick Queen, another division rival.
Hey.
That's an A+. Patrick Queen is a stud, and for
That's crazy.
3 or 41 mil, that is cheap for a linebacker.
Always playing aside. Cole Holcomb.
I love Patrick Queen. I like had him borderline top 5.
Patrick Queen and Cole Holcomb ought to be a top 5 linebacker in the league. If Cole Holcomb's still there, I don't even know if he's still there.
Texans signed Daniil Hunter. I didn't even see this.
Oh, that happened last night. A+.
Yeah, that's an A+.
Dude, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, shaking.
That's a little scary.
That's a little scary.
It's not as scary as the Giants now with Brian Burns and Will Anderson. I'd say that's even scarier.
Will Anderson, the guy who's on the Texans.
No, not Will Anderson.
Kayvon
Kayvon Thibodeau. Will Anderson's a stud, though.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he's an absolute beast.
Mike Offense.
Oh, wow. The Chase Young fell off is like, it's
Dude.
so sad.
Sign up the Bills, Chase. Right?
No, do not sign with the
Sign with
Bills.
the Bills.
The Bills don't have money to sign anyone.
Hey, they restructured Josh Allen.
Dolphins signed Jordan Poyer.
Good leader.
A+. They got him for $2 million. That's literally ridiculously cheap. That's insane. 2 mil for an all-pro
I
safety.
thought it was 1.2 mil.
No, I think it's like borderline metro minimum.
Pretty good signing for cheap. I'll give it a B+. He's a little old though. He's a little slow.
Panthers trading for Deontay Johnson. That's a. I don't really
That's a
know.
B+
It's a
for
B.
the
It's a B for
Panthers.
both teams.
Honestly, yeah, they got a good corner out of it too. Jameis Winston to the Browns.
Jameis Winston to the Browns is like that's kind of mid.
Hey, what about Calvin Ridley? Buzzer beater, Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
It's an A+ for the Titans. They need another guy that can.
And finally, there's a couple others, but they're not really that big.
Saquon.
Saquon Barkley to the Eagles.
A+ for the Eagles.
That's an A+.
That's a Christian McCaffrey type move.
That's a huge move. That just saved their franchise. So next week we have a couple things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Miami Dolphins free agency, Buffalo Bills free agency, and the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL currently. So that's going to be the starting 3 for next week's episode. So Richard Donahue and
Lennox Stuziak.
signing out.